If you've ever had to scroll back to the top of a spreadsheet to check the name of a column header, you'll quickly appreciate how useful the Freeze Panes feature in Excel is. Freezing panes doesn't change what's on the worksheet or what gets printed. It just changes the way you see things while you're working in the sheet. Here we have a large data sheet with population statistics. The sheet is wider and longer than our computer screen, so once we get past row 20 or past column K, we've kind of lost the ability to know what our numbers mean. Let's see what the Freeze Panes command does. Since this command affects the way we view our spreadsheet, we can find it on the View tab of the ribbon. The first option, Freeze Panes, uses the location of the active cell to determine which cell to freeze. So let's say we want to see rows 1 to 3 and column A at all times, so that we'll have these as reference points when we're looking at data for subsections of our population. Then we need to go to cell B4, make this our active cell, and click Freeze Panes. This ensures that no matter how far we scroll, we'll still be able to see rows 1, 2, and 3, and column A. So see this thin gray line below row 3 and to the right of column A? That shows where the rows and columns have been frozen. Since column A was to the left of our selected cell when the freeze took place, we're always able to see column A, no matter how far right we scroll. And this is useful because our data goes far right and we wouldn't be sure of what this figure was reporting on. The second option, Freeze Top Row, freezes the first visible row of the active spreadsheet. And this is useful for reasons we mentioned before. So maybe we want to see row 1 at all times, and that's great. But what if you always want to see row 19 without seeing rows 1 to 18? Here's how you do it. We scroll on our worksheet so that row 19 is the first visible row. Then we go to the Freeze Panes command and click Freeze Top Row. Row 19 is now frozen as our first row of data. The Freeze First Column command works pretty much the same as Freeze Top Row. Excel will freeze the first visible column no matter what your active cell is. So by doing this, we can scroll all the way right to see the last column of data and still view column A if that was the first column visible when we did the command. So we can click Freeze First Column here, and column A is always visible. Or we could scroll past column A and freeze first column here, so column B will be the frozen first column. To unfreeze any rows or columns, just go back to the View tab, click the Freeze Panes dropdown, and click Unfreeze. This will be the first option if you have any cells frozen. There is another way to keep a certain part of your worksheet visible after you've scrolled past that section. You can use the Split command. It's right next to Freeze Panes on the View tab, and it gives you the ability to scroll on either side of where the sheet has been split, so that you're still potentially able to view the entire worksheet. Remember that when you've frozen panes, cells that are above and to the left of the frozen area aren't scrollable, and they may even be hidden. So let's see how we can apply a split to our worksheet. Let's start with a horizontal split. Just position your mouse in any column A cell, except for A1. We'll show you why later. So let's click a cell in column A, and then click the split icon. This creates a horizontal pane on your worksheet, and now you're seeing two sets of scroll bars. There's one here and one here. Here's that horizontal pane. This pane allows you to view different sections of your worksheet simultaneously, and you can click on any pane to make it the active one, then scroll using the scroll bar or your mouse wheel as usual. If you want to apply a vertical split to compare data by columns, then position your mouse in any row 1 cell except A1. Again, you'll see why. And then click the split icon. This creates a vertical pane. And now you have 2 sets of scroll bars, one here and one here. And of course, you can scroll to the left and right on either pane. This way, we can keep what's in column A visible at all times while scrolling across on the right pane. You can even split your worksheet into 4 copies by going to cell A1 and then clicking Split from the View tab. So now we have 4 panes here. And this way we can see 4 different parts of the worksheet at the same time. Excel creates an equal split, but we can drag our panes so that we're looking at whatever sections of the worksheet we want, and we can scroll left and right or up and down as needed. You can cancel or remove a split screen by deselecting the split icon or by double-clicking on the split bars. So there it is. We can freeze panes or split the screen so that we don't get lost on a large data sheet. Learn more useful tips in Excel by visiting GoSkills.com.
Ready to learn more about Microsoft Excel? Then check out the full course on GoSkills.com. Click the link in the description.